It's cartoony, so the proportions are off by a mile, but that's not too bad. Still, I want to do something about the eye socket because the eye is moving way too much to the side. And what I'm going to do is just correct it on one side, copy it over, and glue the two halves together again. Let's see. Let's first make this eye invisible. Go to my original object, original head, and I'll just select these two polygons way in the back of the socket and just go UI, 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 UI. So extending the selection to just beyond the socket, and let's see, we're gonna just rotate it. So maybe it's even best to do this from the top view and hit S to go to the selection. Now you see it's off, like it's 45-degree angle. It's way too much. So I'm just going to turn it. As long as I stay out of this gray circle, I'm fine, and this is where it should be. Now I'm violating this piece of geometry in a major way. So first of all, I'm going to look at this, and it's way too far back in the socket. I actually have to turn it back a little bit, just slightly, and move the thing up. Maybe I should even scale it. Oh, it looks pretty big. The side of the head is sort of puffy. So maybe I should alter all those things before I do anything else. For instance, give it a proper chin and maybe a proper ear before I copy it. Yeah, that's what I should do. Well, first let's check the eye and see how it matches up. Just have to pull it up a little bit. Oh, got the wrong thing here. I'm just pulling up the eye and pushing it out. And this is big enough. I actually have to make the eyeball smaller. So I hit the T, make the eyeball smaller, and yeah, it's way bigger. Let's see. There should be way more of a curve in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match up the eyeball itself. I'm just going to pull it up like this. Now it's actually sticking through the skull. I'm just going to go into my geometry. Let's see. And select, what will I select? A couple of edges. First, these three. They basically control the whole rim. And this one at the bottom, and that one, and that one. And I'm just gonna pull them out just a hint, and then I'm just gonna deselect everything by selecting this one in the middle and that one in the middle at the bottom, and I'm just gonna pull them out more. So this is more round, like it cups a ball, an eyeball. That's more like it. Now, we can tuck in the corner of the eyes. Let's see. Let's just get the polygons, select those, and just bring them in like this, and tuck them in like that. Yeah, that's nice. put it there, here, and let's just pull it in a little bit like that. Now that matches perfectly. Great. Now the head is a bit puffy on the side. That looks like an easy job because all I need to do is basically select these two polygons and squish it in, but I got this, the inside of the eye socket. Now, easy enough. I'll just make the eye invisible, select these two polygons again, like that, and just scale them. And it doesn't matter that it becomes really small. I shouldn't have made them that big in the first place. It doesn't make that much difference, but the eyeball will hide all the geometry on the inside of the eye. So this looks pretty good. I'm pleased with it. You can actually make the brow a little bit more prominent. Okay. Like this. And suck in the cheek a little bit, like that. Maybe even with this, like this. Yeah. He's got a very wide mouth. And I don't even know why I'm calling him a he. Get nice firm cheekbones here. And next part, I'm gonna have to model an ear some time or another. Yeah, let's do it in the next chapter.